So I'm out on the practice ground for this week's news because I'm going to give the brand new HONMA Driver a smash. We've also got the forged iron as well. We are now custom fitters for HONMA here and at Lytham Golf Academy. So if it's good enough for Rosie, we'll give it a whack. Also, you're going to need to watch this because we've got some very useful tips on how to practice more effectively and more efficiently and use your time on the range much better. Definitely keep watching. So when you get out onto the practice ground, it is inevitable that straight away you get the big dog out and give it a few smashes, which I will do in a little while, but you've probably not swung at all today, or you've not swung when you get to the range. So go for a wedge first of all. I'm going to get my 50-degree wedge out, hit a handful of shots with that, just to get the swing moving, get the body loosened up a little bit, and also to feel a nice rhythm through my shot. Gradually after I've done that, I'll work through the bag, start to move up to my longer irons. Let's just hit a couple of pitches. So straight away I've fallen into a trap that a lot of golfers do. I've got my practice balls right in front of me, which is brilliant if you hit a bad shot and you just want to get a good feeling straight away. You drag another ball down and whack it, and that one's just about landed and I'm ready to hit again, and all of a sudden I've got that good feeling. The problem is you don't ever get a chance to do that on a golf course. Well, you might do if you've hit it out of bounds. So the best thing I'll suggest for that, just move your golf balls away from your hitting area. Move them to somewhere where you just can't keep dragging them hitting. Drag and hit, drag and hit. It is fake practice. We want to hit a shot, then have a little look at it, have a little decide what was right, what was wrong with it, maybe get a few practice swings to feel the better movement, then go and get another ball and try and get into a little bit of a habit of practicing your pre-shot routine. Don't just scrape and hit, don't just stand there and machine gun fire your balls down the range. Get a feeling of what you're working on. It might be a swing fault, a swing fix you've been spending time with your coach with, and it's only 15-20 seconds between shots. There you go, nice strike. I'm able to watch it down, get some feedback from the shot, and then I'll walk over and get another ball. Gradually, as you start loosening up, you might want to work on a little bit of a swing move, but I'm now going to move up to a slightly longer iron, so 8 iron this time. So first one was to give yourself a position, put your balls in a position where you can't just reach them so quickly and easily. The next thing I'd like to look at a little bit more about is your target. It's again very easy for us to stand on a big wide open range and just hit the ball into an open space. Unfortunately, yet again, it gives you a good bit of confidence, but how close were you to your target? When you get onto the golf course, you've all of a sudden got fairways, greens, tight pins, bunkers and hazards to avoid. So on this occasion, I'm going to aim at the 150-yard marker, get myself ready for it, make sure I'm lined up at it. That's pretty good. You can't see it from there, but that's going to hit the 150, and straight away I'm able to decide whether or not it has been a good shot. I aimed at the 150, I hit it there. If that had gone 10 yards left, then I'd need to maybe make an adjustment to my setup or adjustment to my swing. So just be careful you don't again get caught in the trap of hitting the balls into a field. Anyone can do that. You get on the golf course, you get very disappointed because the ball isn't going where you want it to go. Put a little bit of pressure on yourself. So I've just briefly mentioned alignment there. So if you are struggling with your alignment, get a club, put it down on your target line. So again, that's that 150 marker. Just make sure that you're actually aiming, or your setup is precisely where you're aiming. Yeah, that's the 150 marker. This is a good opportunity now for me to have a go with this HONMA iron. This is our custom fit kit. I'm going to take the wrappers off. It's only just arrived today. Like I said, fittings are available at Lytham Golf Academy and St Anne's Old Links. HONMA seems to be making a big sort of attempt at getting into the market. They've invested a lot of money in Justin Rose. I'm sure they'll be investing in a lot more players. Very good quality equipment. and it's certainly in the higher price bracket, not too dissimilar to PXG prices. Wow, that looks fantastic. This is a forged head. HONMA have been around a long time, if you've not heard of them, and they've generally been over in the Japanese market and made golf clubs. There's one set of irons which costs around about £1,000 per iron. No, don't worry, we're not stocking them, and I'm certainly not giving a set of them away. This is the new T World iron. It's a forged iron TW747. Don't get confused with the TaylorMade's new T7TW or P7TW. That looks fantastic, feels great. This club has got the NS Pro shaft in it and setting up over the ball there, wow. It's so shiny new, I don't really want to hit it. Looks great, that. Okay, so again, making sure I'm at the target, feet parallel to my target line. Let's see how it feels. Wow, that felt good. That is a forged head, but it's come off with quite a nice strike, nice noise, nice feel. Ball mark right in the middle of the club there. Let's have another whack. And the price point for HONMA irons, you're going to be looking around about the 1,500 per set, and that's maybe a 6 iron set. So, oh, that felt good. Oh, I like that. That has just gone like a rocket. HONMA forged. This has got quite a cavity to it as well, but looks brilliant behind the ball. We have got the driver, which I'm going to give hit a few shots with in a minute. Obviously they do more in Game Improvement Club, bigger cavity, also a pure blade, which looks brilliant. That's the club that Rose is using. Sits superbly behind the ball, gives you a lot of confidence. Oh, that's nice. I do like that. So yeah, looking at that blade now, really nice clean lines there. It's the forged head, obviously that prominent HONMA logo on the back of the club. That leading edge is nice and smart. You can just see my strike marks on the middle of that club there. Really nice looking blade. When you set down to it on the ground, that looks phenomenal. Again, this is the Modus shaft, loads of shaft options with HONMA, and a good looking, very pure looking golf club there. So during this practice session, like I've said, a couple of nuggets we've given you already. One ball at a time, move the balls out of your way. You can see they're just behind me. Make sure you got a club down or a stick down for alignment, and then take your time over each shot. Have a practice swing, get a feel for what you're trying to do with your swing. Make sure you're looking at your target, hit it at your target, get as much feedback as you can from the shot. That's just about 5 yards left. So again, I now know that that's gone a few yards left. I need to make an adjustment, and I'll understand what happened in my swing to cause that for me. Club's just folded a little bit less in the follow through. Next time I'm just going to make sure I keep that club going down the target line a bit longer. So now we'd move up to a few longer clubs. Again, the body's getting going, the swings feeling a little bit better. I wouldn't just automatically jump up to a long iron, but now I'm going to move over to my 5 iron. Oh, it looks different again compared to that HONMA. Do like these. These are P790s though. That felt good. Just again, a little bit left. Look, straight away I fall into that trap. I'm trying to get a good feeling by scraping another ball down. What I needed to do there was come back, have a minute, have a little look at the shot again, realise what went wrong. That was out of the toe. I came out of it a bit early. This time I'm going to make sure I maintain my posture for longer. There you go, there's the strike. Much better strike. I just corrected the issue, corrected the fault straight away. And when you're out here, that's what you're here for. You're not just here to get your practice session over and done with as soon as possible. Come on, let's get the big dog out. So this is my TaylorMade M5 driver, and I love it. Probably one of the best drivers I've used for a long time. Yes, I am a TaylorMade ambassador. I appreciate that. However, I wouldn't use something if I didn't believe in it, and I do like hitting this club. I've had some great success with it in Turkey lately. Looking forward to going and playing with it tomorrow as well. That's the flight. Again, straight over that 150 marker. Quite a solid sound, solid feel. I've got this set at the minute with the weight pretty much even. 9.5 degree with the UST shaft in it, which I love. So let's have a go with this bad boy. It's a very hot face, it's very low spinning, very traditional looking club when you look at it from the top. Look at that, that is the HONMA T World driver, 9.5 degree. These retail at around the 550 mark, and it is the 460 head. Just going to let you have a little look at how that sits behind the ball. Like I say, it's a very traditional looking head. That to me it looks like it's low spinning already. Yeah, come on, let's give it a whack. First hit of this looks good, feels good there straight away. Let's do it some justice, Dan. Do you hear that noise? That is a tuned noise right out the middle of the club. That felt phenomenal. Sorry, there's people on our 5th hole, and I think the 5th hole's about 270 away from here. That's down there. So yeah, the club is fantastic, like the look of it. Just remember when you're teeing up with a driver, I've talked about this quite a lot lately, make sure you get the tee peg height correct. I want to hit up on these, so I'm teeing it up quite high. Posture, I'm just tilting my spine back a little bit and then hitting it on the up. That's a long one. Just push that a little bit to the right. Again, I need to check my alignment. Yeah, probably feel like I was aiming a bit more towards the 200 there, not quite along the line that I've got my club down. So we've had a lot of dry weather here. There is rain due. There's a big storm cloud over behind the camera there. There is rain due today, and Greg and his team, as you can see here, this is Chris, they've been out spraying fairways with an agent that help the grass grow and help fertilise the ground. We need some moisture. Please be patient with Greg and his team. Of course, the greens and the tees are phenomenal. The fairways are still struggling for growth at the moment. We are playing the ball as it lies. Just remember, if you're playing a ball out of a slightly awkward lie, put the ball back in your stance a little bit and trap it. Make sure you squeeze it. If you take a divot, that's a good sign, because Greg and his team will seed that divot and help the fairways recover sooner. After the rain we're going to get, you haven't been leaving pitch marks over the last few days, but the rain we're getting over the next few days will mean you will need to take your pitchfork out with you, repair as many as you can. It's the start of the golf season. Captain's driving this Saturday. Oh, he'll take that. David Stanhope driving in, Tina Ackroyd driving in, Ethan Derbyshire driving in. 5:30 Saturday evening here on the first tee. Come down, support them, have a drink, and this Saturday we'll be doing the draw for the yardage. You can pick a ticket out, and if either of those three hit that yardage, there will be some prizes for you. Come and join the captain for a drink. I'll be on the tee officiating as always. So it's the AGM on Friday night. I'm sure you're going to come along and support the club and support the captain and the committee as the year changes. Oh, I like this club. So this is the HONMA 460 TW 747 driver. Looks good, feels good. Come and get fitted, spend some time with your coach, your PGA professional. All these clubs are fantastic. Every club that we're trying lately, TaylorMade, Titleist, Ping, Callaway, Mizuno, HONMA, PXG, they all perform. But you've got to find which one is right for you, obviously. So I'm out of breath, probably a little bit unfit. Also the hay fever's killing me, but also I'm a bit excited about this new equipment. We have got the very, very special Tiger Woods blades arriving on the 1st of May. We've got one set of the TaylorMade P7TWs arriving, nearly £2,000. TaylorMade have sold out of these globally. We've got a set coming, stiff shafts. If you want them, let me know, comment below. I will be doing a review and an unboxing video on them as soon as they arrive, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Give us a thumbs up, hit the like button, and also hit that subscribe button as well. Oh, that's good. That felt great, really nice sound. Okay, that's all from me. I'm going to do a little bit more work on my game. Spend a bit of time working on your practice. Don't just hit ball after ball after ball. Take your time, get some feedback, and enjoy the session, enjoy the practice. It shouldn't feel like a grind, it should feel like fun. Thanks again, we'll see you all soon.